Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. Got a question from a 48-year-old viewer who works 50 to 55 hours a week. He has 4 kids, and he says his gains are slow and wants to know if I have any suggestions. I'm going to talk about that in this video. Before I do so, if you have a question, you can check out the link below. Come on over, submit your questions. They come straight to my inbox. The best questions I turn into videos just like this. So John is a typical 48-year-old man, 4 kids, works a lot of hours, and his squat is decent. I don't remember exact numbers, like 265, 275 for reps. Bench press is 215 for reps. Excuse me. And he wants to know how to improve his rate of gains. Obviously, he has a limited amount of time in the gym. He has a lot of family demands. So the real issue here is if you want to improve your gains, if you want to improve your muscle gains, and I'm assuming he's talking about muscle gains because his strength is relatively decent, you have to stop looking at numbers and just progression. You guys know that I stress progression, that progression is an integral part of the muscle building process, but it is not always the magical way. It's not always the be-all, end-all. You just can't look at, what I mean is you just can't look at numbers and say, I've got to this strength level and therefore I should have this amount of muscle level. It's not only about progression, it's also about how hard you're pushing yourself on each set. And this is something I stress a lot. So I would recommend that you don't focus on numbers, end numbers, and say, hey, I've made it to this bench, I've made it to this squat, why aren't I this big? Instead of focusing on numbers, focus on progression. I also want to stress this because this is really the point of the video. And that is when you have a limited amount of time and you want to increase your gains or improve your gains, you have to really start focusing on making every set count. This is something I run into day in and day out when I train with folks at the gym who will come and train with me. They are not training as hard as they think they're training. And what I mean is that they're not working each set as hard as they could be working each set. So a limited amount of time at the gym, that's cool. But what you need to do really to improve your gains is focus on making every set count. And this is a drum I beat a lot on this channel, but it's something you guys need to hear. It's something that's extremely important. And here's what I mean. Let's say you only have 40 or 50 minutes to work out 3 times a week. Don't worry about your set volume. Don't worry about what workout you're doing. Don't worry about fancy workouts or set and rep schemes or progression schemes or any of that other bullshit. What you need to worry about is going into the gym and pushing every set and getting everything you can out of every set. So let's say your bench press, you're doing sets with 200 on the bench press. Go in and push that set for as many reps as possible. Stop that set when you feel like you might fail on the next rep or when your form breaks down. So when you go into the gym, you're not just worried about progression. That's a key part of the equation. You're also worried about pushing a set as hard as possible. This will help to recruit a maximal amount of muscle fibers, and it will help to maximize the muscle building process and maximize the strength building process. There's a synergy here. A lot of times, these programs that you find on the web, all they do is talk about linear progression, adding weight each week. It's all about weight, but one of the important steps of the process, the muscle and strength building process, is forgotten. That's about making every frickin' set count, pushing every set hard, getting the most you can out of every set. It is my philosophy that if you make every set count, if you maximize every set, you're maximizing every workout. If you're maximizing every workout, you're maximizing your progress over the course of a year. So it doesn't matter how much time you have to work out. It doesn't matter what your work demands are, what your age is. This has to be your focus. Making as many sets as possible count over the course of a year. Obviously, we cannot be 100% and make every set count every workout. We're not machines. We're not physical machines capable of perfection. There are some days I go into the gym and I just don't have it in me mentally or physically to do this. But in any case, for this viewer, if you want to improve your gains, don't just think about where you are strength-wise. Set that aside. Yes, progression is important. What I want you to focus on, no matter how much time you have to work out, is going into the gym, making every set count, whether you're doing 8 sets, 10 sets, 12 sets, 14 sets, it doesn't matter. Volume of sets isn't going to matter as much as pushing each set to its absolute limit. So just keep that in mind. The fastest way, in my opinion, to improve your gains, non-diet wise, is to do this. Push every set hard, push every set for as many reps as possible, add weight when you can. This way, your strength gains are increasing at a safe but a natural rate. This is more auto-regulated progression. And by pushing every set to the limit, you're recruiting a maximum amount of muscle fibers and also encouraging the best or fastest possible muscle growth as well. So this is not the only way to train, but it is the best way to improve your current training program and get more out of any program and get better gains out of any type of training. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, again, check out the link below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.